You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. We'll watch the Portland Trailblazers in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Lakers. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And checking out Portland, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And right now for the Trailblazers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. Your 3 for 7-footer Zach Collins showing some real potential as a 3-and-D rim protector.
The interesting thing about last year and Zach Collins was how he played in the playoffs, stepping up, playing with tremendous confidence, playing with physicality. Showed a lot of signs of why it is Portland moved up a couple years ago in the draft to get Zach Collins in uniform.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
Lillard outside. McCollum outside. Five to shoot. 14 feet away. The Lakers with the rebound.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Collins up top. He's guarded by Davis. From the baseline. Shot by Collins, no good.
Or maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Pass to James. Back to Green. McGee, the pass to Davis. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
James against Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And the shot is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Since the All-Star break, these guys have been on fire. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, these are your second-half scoring leaders. LeBron James second.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Portland again missing.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Free throw good, LeBron. Brent, at this point, perennial contenders sometimes coast through the final games of the regular season. Any danger that they can't hit that right button or flip the switch and get back into gear?
When you hear analysts say that the playoffs are all about matchups, they are exactly right. You and I talked about this, Kevin, several years ago about
the time
going into the playoffs. Teams don't have to be hot. You don't have to be 10-2 in the last 12 games for your playoffs, because all of a sudden, if you're matched up against a team that's owned you all year long, your chances of winning that series are very, very slim. So it becomes just let's get in and let's find out who we're playing, and then we'll get to work.
Here's Anthony following the basket by JaVale McGee. Lillard, right side, over LeBron, and the basket by Lillard.
Lillard right now just locked in, even with the defense having all eyes on him.
James, the pass to Davis. Back to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Lillard, right side. Pass to Anthony. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Melo showing some muscle. Impressive right there with that physical finish.
McGee, taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Unloads from 9, and again it's the Lakers.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Lillard following the basket by LeBron James. McGee with the block. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Unreal. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
And there's the pass to Lillard. He feeds it to Nurkic. McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Clock at 4.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Davis kicks to LeBron. Davis against McCollum. Outside for Caldwell Pope. James looking it over. Takes the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That one good for 2.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Davis, the pass to Green. Back to Davis. Tries again. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Here's LeBron. We saw him with 29 points last game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Dion Waiters subbed in for Green. Free throw good, LeBron. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 27 points per, 10 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Now here's Anthony. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis. On the clock. Here's Trent, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Dion Waiters.
Clearly a foul.
Portland shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brett, with the corner 3 being such a popular shot, should we consider widening the court, making it all feel the same?
That's an interesting question, Kevin. There's been some talk around the idea of actually dissipating that three-point line into the sideline.
Yes.
And I really just wanted to say dissipating, by the way.
Well, and you said it well.
The other thing, Kevin, that has been considered, what if we went back to skinnying up the lane line, back to the original George Mikan days, of the lane being 6 feet wide rather than what we see today at 12 feet. That would put a ton more value on post-up and two-point play, almost so much as the three-point shot and the two-point shot in the post equate to the same amount of points per possession.
Yeah. James, and it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Portland moving the ball around. Here's Little. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Here's James. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Little can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Yeah, some of the best centers in the league understand every aspect of the offense and where shots are coming from, and Whiteside positioned himself well for that one.
And it had been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade, a chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
That one misses for Whiteside.
Whiteside's experimented a bit with his free throw shooting throughout his career, even trying jump shots from the free throw line, so still trying to find the magic recipe to be more consistent.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Well, Portland being up there in the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest, always means a lot of air miles. Matter of fact, they lead the league pretty much every year in distance travel.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And both free throws good from Whiteside. Well, Brent, you talk about all that travel for the Blazers. That can wear you down.
Well, interesting. The Blazers have done some particular things off the floor for their players, bringing in UV lights into the locker rooms, coffee before the game. It's very much hipster Pacific Northwest.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. No good from Howard. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies. Simons, the pass to Whiteside. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the night.
That's big. If Whiteside steps up like that, can face you up and knock down stuff from distance, it adds a huge dimension to the offensive sets.
Howard, and Whiteside sends it back. And here is Hezonja. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Little with the ball, working on Smith, and there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Los Angeles on D. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Simons.
Dwight Howard still known for his defensive play, putting his superb wingspan to good use.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard for the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play these guys heads up. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And the Lakers with another miss. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 14-5 run. Passes to Simons. Now Little. Five on the clock. Got a piece of it. Shot on the wing. That shot off the mark. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. J.R. Smith on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Dishes to Howard. Out to Smith. Lets it go. And it's Portland with the rebound. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Simons surveying the D. We talk so much about the stars in this league, Brent. Name some role players who, when they do get hot, they can be terrific.
Well, there's nobody better, and I think he's ripped out a page from Seattle's own Jamal Crawford.
I know
there's been nobody better in the last couple of years than what Lou Williams has represented for the Clippers. He's had scoring performances, Kevin, and you've been witness to them courtside, where it's just astounding that he can go and get where he wants to go and make the types of shots that he's been able to do. And this is a revelation because this is 7, 8, 9 years that he's been in the league, and he's doing this with such great impact and, thankfully, rightfully, been rewarded for it.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets. Trying to end the drought. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Hezonja on the wing. Shot clock at 6. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Smith kicks to Morris. Pass to Caruso. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Morris. The shot from the low post is good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Pass to Whiteside. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Second free throw, no good. .34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. He kicks it to Little. Back to Whiteside. Over Howard. Whiteside, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Morris trying to free himself up. Caruso, the pass to Morris. The offensive rebound. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Dwight Howard continues to be an incredible rebounder of the basketball. If he's in the area, he's hauling it in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Howard.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard. A physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
Here's Simons. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Lakers on top, leading by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Hey, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Markieff Morris, also J.R. Smith out there. Howard is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here is Morris. Here's the pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. It's a 10-point game. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
And now, here's Hazonia. His last outing, he had 8 points. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Waiters dishes to Morris. Waiters passes to Howard. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Simons. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. He dishes it to Whiteside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Whiteside at his size is a super tough cover for the defense, which is why they resort to fouling.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
He just hasn't found his form at the line here in the first half. And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here is Smith. Morris outside. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Howard. They kick it out to Green. 4 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Anthony. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers leading by 10. Outside, Green to the inside. Here's Morris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lillard from outside, and the rebound goes to Howard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Trailblazers trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morris against McCollum. Puts it up from 17. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Smith. And no good. Good work defensively by Anthony. Here's McCollum. Makes it off the glass. McCollum's got his first points of the game.
Well, as his confidence grows, McCollum gets himself into attack mode, and that's where his game goes to another level. Beautiful drive by the young phenom.
Here's Caruso. He has 5. Outside, Green. Howard up on top. Shot clock at 5. Count it. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 9.
Yeah, I think the scouting report says you got to chase him off the three-point line. Not a good job defensively there, but a great job by Lillard to knock it down.
Here's Caruso. Passes it to Green. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Lillard against Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
And for a guy who entered the league as a terrific free throw shooter, Damian Lillard is now among the elite of the elite from the stripe.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis is checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Morris. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And LeBron subbed in for Alex Caruso. All free throws good from Lillard. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
Now here's James. 15 points in the game. And it's Davis missing.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, it looks like he's got just one of those good feels tonight. That means trouble for the opponent.
Here's Anthony after the basket by Los Angeles. Goes back up. Nurkic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind.
And both free throws good for Nurkic.
You wonder, with Nurkic last year getting hurt, just how much further the Blazers could have gone. Again, carried by C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard. Their unbelievable dynamic duo at the guard position. But the defensive anchor all year long had been Nurkic.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. The shot missing. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And with their high-powered backcourt, Brent Nurkic providing the Blazers with that sorely needed paint presence. He is a big body.
Big body who sets screens and frees up a bunch of room for those guards that you mentioned, Kevin. But the interesting thing is about all the dirty work that Nurkic can do down low for this basketball team, picking up 10, 12 points in the painted area and putting a lot of pressure on the defense. You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career. Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now here's Kuzma. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. Pass to Green. Here's Davis, and that's going to be a treble.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for C.J. McCollum. Averaging 22 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know, in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. The dish to McCollum. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kuzma passes to Davis.
So you're going to give AD that kind of room? Well, here's the payoff for that.
Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Offensive rebound. Nurkic can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's James, following the missed shot by Nurkic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And he's good on the second. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
That one misses. Excellent D there from Anthony. Trailblazers trail by 13. The 3 from McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. McCollum's got his second basket of the night. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's James, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
A great job by LeBron in that instance at getting some contact and then going straight into the foul.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Size and speed and force of LeBron James is something to behold. And he just seems to be getting better and better. That is scary.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Trailblazers trail by 12. Outside Anthony. Pass to McCollum. Outside Anthony. Lillard against James. And that one's good. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Lillard producing right now and finding ways to torch this defense, just filling up the stat sheet.
McGee in the high post. Kicks it to LeBron. Shoots over Lillard. James, no good. Portland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And the shot goes in.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Stolen by Collins. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Lillard misses. James against Lillard. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Trailing here by 8. James with some nice D. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Waiters, he's checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 8. LeBron with it. 19 points in the game. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
And the technical free throw is good.
You know, Anthony Davis is going to spend a lot of time at the free throw line most nights throughout the course of the season, and he's going to be pretty solid when he gets there.
Down low. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Hezonja. Over in the corner, Lillard. Lillard again missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. James outside. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Missed inside. The pass to Trent. Lets the 3 fly. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Waiters passes to Kuzma. Back to Waiters. Lakers passing it around. LeBron is doubled. And stolen by Lillard. Inside, here's Hezonja. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers leading by 7. James outside. The feed to McGee. Good work there as it goes.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Offensive rebound. Banked in off the glass. McGee's got 6 points.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Here's Trent. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
And Davis throws it down.
So you think you have AD rooted out, but he can use his length and use his size and get another rebound.
Lillard against James. Now Lillard. He's got 16. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. But they get it back. And so we conclude the first half. Lakers lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
And we knew the King was going to come home and hold court. Tonight, a little extra. Whew. He gets anywhere he wants, any shot he wants. How old is this guy, 15?
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. And it's Anthony in at the 3 side.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
James outside. And they double up James. Outside for Davis. McGee with no one around. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
And let's check out stats for James. He's been dominant over the last month. 3rd in scoring, and he's one of the most creative passers in the game, ranked 3rd overall in assists per.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well. And stolen by James. To the paint, here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Anthony. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. James against Lillard. Here's Nurkic. McGee with the block.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Loads it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
The defender there makes a poor choice, underestimating Green's savvy. Results in a trip to the line.
For Los Angeles, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Green.
A relatively rare trip to the free throw line for Green, averaging just 1 attempt per game over the course of his career.
Lillard from outside. Again the miss by Lillard.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
James. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Now here's Lillard. 16 points for him. Can they get it? And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Lakers second, 5th best, the Trailblazers.
You know, I don't think we're going to see a shot clock violation in this one, fellas. I mean, both of these teams play at a breakneck pace.
Anthony dishes to Lillard. Looking to get back on track here.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Dwight out. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Portland with a change here, too. Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic. Whiteside, the pass to Carmelo. And the basket by McCollum.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here is Howard. He's got 7. Feeds it to Davis. Rebounded by Anthony.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the Lakers making a change here. Smith has checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Simons, he's checked in for Lillard. Free throw, good, Whiteside. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Green. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 21. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Puts it up from 15. And it's good off the glass. McCollum's got 11.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Now here's Green. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Brent, with advanced analytics becoming commonplace in the NBA, which stats do you personally hold most valuable?
Well, it's amazing to talk about effective field goal percentage. I laugh a lot
which is everything shooting. Free throws.
Yeah, well, I like to use true shooting percentage, Kevin, because that's where you adopt 3-point shooting percentage, 2-point shooting percentage, and your free throw percentage.
Everything.
But in talking to a lot of people around the league, general managers and coaches, I laugh inside to myself a little bit like, oh, so now shooting's important? Like what? Like now shooting's important around the league?
Right.
As if, you know, the time that you go out to start playing basketball, you grab a ball, you go towards the goal, and your goal is to make the shot. And so we're talking so much more about how much shooting is valued. Effective field goal percentage is tremendous, with true shooting percentage being not far behind.
And it's good for 2. Trailblazers trail by 19. Simons, the pass to Whiteside. Anthony against Smith. And the basket is good. And it's 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Melo playing de facto point guard here as the ball handler, working on the pick and roll. So it's another element that's going to be tough to stop.
Now here's James. 26 points for him. He feeds it to Howard. 2 points. That one goes. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Whiteside finds McCollum. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Here's Caruso. He has 5. And they double up James. Lakers working the ball around now. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Back to Howard. Over Anthony. That's good from Howard on the assist by Smith. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
But JR not thinking about the shot, instead thinking about moving the ball.
Here's Simons, covered by LeBron. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Portland. Little's checked in. LeBron kicks to Morris. Good, and the assist goes to James. And it's 7 points for Markieff Morris.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Anthony. He has 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And Melo can play big down there in the paint, so using his size that time to draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Anthony. Waiters, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Portland with a change here, too. Trent's checked in. And both free throws good for Anthony.
Well, Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it.
Here's Waiters. Count it.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Simons. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Little. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Whiteside trying to break free. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Little. LeBron is doubled. Smith outside. Here's Kuzma. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Kuzma's got 5 now.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
Here's Whiteside. That one drops for him.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Back to James. And the dunk by James.
Just can't say enough about what LeBron James can do on the floor. That time with the handle, terrific at moving the defense around.
Pass to Whiteside. And stolen by Kuzma. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Mario Hezonja's checked in for the Trailblazers. Free throw good. Kuzma. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Dishes it to Anthony. Here's Whiteside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, once his team got Whiteside the ball that close to the bucket, the defense is absolutely at his mercy.
And the free throw stats there, 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far. That free throw, no good. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. He hits the second from the line. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. James, the pass to Kuzma. Back to LeBron. He's feeling it. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
Portland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Hezonja. Here's Trent, guarded by Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Whiteside kicks to Hezonja. Launches it. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the middle. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
One thing LeBron James can dictate is how his teammates get going. Smart pass there.
And for Portland, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Hezonja, the pass to Trent. No good with the triple. LA's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Peters on the wing. And that one goes long.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now here's Kuzma. 8 points for him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And Portland has possession following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Yeah, put that one away with the contact. And I'm not sure, Kevin, there are times when maybe he doesn't even feel it.
LeBron outside. The fadeaway. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by James. And that's 10 points for Kyle Kuzma. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The pass to Trent. Here's Simons. Nice jump shot. Good. Simons has got 5 now. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And here's Smith. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. James. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time. He executed.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got JaVale McGee, Cook out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Jared Dudley, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Not many players now signing shorter contracts in free agency. You've talked about this a lot. Does it make it harder or easier for the super teams?
Well, I think it makes it easier because all of a sudden a star player from another team becomes available that you could latch him on to somewhere else.
Any examples you could throw out there?
I don't want to get into the specifics
okay,
of it.
I understand.
I think we've seen it over the past 3 or 4 years with some of our star guys. And
yes.
I don't fault them because they're getting smarter. Players are a lot smarter about what it is that they can do with having the very few times, Kevin, that you have a say in your career as to where it is that you're going to play, and more importantly, the potential for what it is that financially you can make.
And playing for a championship.
For a championship, for potentially the opportunity to play with somebody who you've always thought you could either elevate their play or they could elevate yours. This is not going away anytime soon.
Adams, the pass to Gabriel. Here's Horde. Passes it to Adams. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Adams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Waiters outside. Kicks it to Dudley. 3-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And now, here's Hazonia. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right, Kevin?
Is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan, too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
Here's Waiters after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee, and it's Alex Caruso in for Dion Waiters.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And the Lakers have possession after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Pass to Hazanya. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Cook looking it over. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Howard with it. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. And I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Oberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
Los Angeles has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here is Cook. Adams defending. Cook, the pass to Howard. Plays it up and banks it in.
A soft touch there from Dwight, gifted at measuring those interior shots.
Adams outside. Hazonia kicks to Little. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And the pass to Horde. Good on the 13-footer. Horde's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here is Cook. Adams defending. Caldwell Pope outside. But they'll get another chance. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Lakers. Adams, the pass to Hazanya. Portland moving the ball around. Passes it to Gabriel. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Now, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
Here is Cook. Pass to Howard. Brent, you know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional careers. So when we talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
Buries it down low.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here is Cook. Adams defending. Here is Cook. Here's the teardrop. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Now here's Adams. Pass to Azania. Down low, here's Gabriel, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Now, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here is Cook. Adams defending. Howard draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Something Commissioner Silver has mentioned, Brent, the possibility of a mid-season tournament. You ever see that happening?
It'd be interesting to see if that idea grows some legs here, Kevin, and adopting what it is that in soccer leagues in Europe have done for many years, because teams hone in on what those individual cups mean and the competition raises, and you earn something for the end of the year. If Commissioner Silver can find a way to get that done, it becomes very intriguing instead of an all-star weekend to have teams gather for a mid-season tournament with something on the line. Elevated competition.
Well, kids play that at high school. They play that in the college level. It would make sense that it could fit in the NBA as well.
It'd be interesting, and especially halfway through the year, to reinvigorate your fan base with something like that, I think would be great.
Good point. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Board passes to Little. Here's Gabriel, covered by Morris.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect a rebound.
Adams with it. The pass to Hazanya. Puts up a 3. Morris with the rebound. Lakers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Here's Caruso. And he makes good on the layup.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hazonia with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Hazonia kicks to Adams. Gabriel, the pass to Little. Hazonia with the ball. This one for 3. Adams' shot is good.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here is Cook. Adams defending. And it's Cook missing.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And yes, it's good.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Kuzma. With some arc. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Passes to Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cook. Tries yet again, and it's denied. Here's Gabriel. Pass to Adams. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. LA's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Kuzma outside. Howard kicks to Cook. Lets it go from deep. They grabbed their own miss. And good that time. 17 points for Dwight Howard.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Gabriel can't get it to go. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now, here's Howard. Here is Cook. It's Morris atop the key. Pulls it from 20. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Portland. Here's Gabriel, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now Kuzma. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.